All right. Hello, my friends. Hello. Good Sunday morning to you, wherever you are. We've got the North London Derby. We've got Spurs. We've got Arsenal. We've got the chat going live. We've got some folks hanging out already. Welcome, everybody. I want to know how you're doing. I want to hear how your weekend went. But before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and start things off the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Moustache John. All right, let's go. Hassan, Clash Course, Muhammad, Akashtip, how we doing, friends? Whistle has blown. We get the knee. The second whistle. Time has started. First half kickoff. London Derby, the North London Derby 2021. We got Arsenal hosting Tottenham. Big news for this one, folks. Aubameyang left out of the starting lineup for, quote, disciplinary reasons. I'm going to go Spurs. I'm going to go Spurs 2-0 in this one. And I'm going to say at least one red card. So let me know your predictions, folks. What do you think for the scoreline? How many cards are we going to see in this match? I'm going to say 5 yellow cards, 1 red card. And the scoreline is going to be 2-0 Tottenham. That's what we're going with. We got Raphael coming in with 3-0 Spurs. I love it. So what do you guys think about Aubameyang? What do you think he did, first of all? Because the word is that it's just disciplinary reasons. I'm going to say he either missed a team meeting or broke curfew. I think those are the two most likely reasons because he wasn't fully dropped, but he was left out of the starting lineup, leaving Lacazette all by himself up there. No problem, Akashtip. Happy to hang out, man. Got a full Sunday after this, so I thought we'd hang out for this North London Derby. As I say this, Tierney trying to get the cross in on the left-hand side. I got to pull out my phone so I can have the lineups here. I'm not... I watch a fair amount of both of these teams, but not enough to just know their lineups by heart. Let's see what we got here. I know Tottenham are sitting in, 7th? And Arsenal are in 10th? Am I correct about that? I am correct. Tottenham right now, 45 points, sitting in 7th. They really could use a win to put themselves back into European contention here. Arsenal are just being Arsenal, though, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's take a look at the lineup, shall we? Arsenal, 4-2-3-1. We've got Lacazette up top. Like I said, no Aubameyang today. Disciplinary reasons. No other details shared beyond that. We got Smith Rowe on the left, Odegaard, Saka on the right, Xhaka, Thomas holding down those two center mid positions, and then left to right in the back we got Tierney, Gabriel, Luis, and Suarez. Leno between the posts for Arsenal. Then Spurs, strong lineup today, folks. Harry Kane up top, Heung-min Son, Lucas Moura, and Bale finishing out those attacking midfielders, and Ndombele and Højbjerg holding down the midfield, dude. And Ndombele was a cast out at the beginning of the season, and since then has found his form, has found trust from Jose Mourinho. I was really hoping that it was not going to be that case, and maybe Ndombele would find his way to Barcelona. It is what it is. He's having a fantastic season. Left to right here for Spurs defense, we got Reguilon, Alderweireld, Sanchez, and Doherty, and then Hugo Lloris between the posts. Not too bad. 3 minutes into this one. He ate Arteta's breakfast. Muhammad going for the 0-0 draw. Let's get some predictions on number of cards, folks. Let's not forget this is a North London derby. Tottenham is in 7th right now. If they get a win, they'll be in the top 6, which puts them in Europe. I know Mourinho would love to still have an opportunity at a top 4 spot. That would, I'm sure, be ideal for him this year. For Arsenal, they're sitting in 10th. That's unacceptable if you're an Arsenal supporter. So this is, I would call this a must-win for both. We are, 4 minutes in now? There's a little bit of heat to it. A little bit of heat to the match. And like I said, I'm going 2-0 Tottenham. I'm saying 1 red card and 5 yellows. We got some odds coming in for a Xhaka red card. I think if I was going to pick a player to get one, Xhaka's very likely. Sanchez is very likely for Tottenham. That would probably be my top two. If I had to pick one on either side, I would say Sanchez for Tottenham or Xhaka for Arsenal. One of those two is very likely to get a red card. And then the yellows could be anybody. Literally could be anybody. Lucas Moura trying to head it on for Spurs, trying to get it out of their own half right now. Oh, a little late challenge there on Son. Takes him down, but play on. Spurs still looking to break out. Gareth Bale, long ball trying to find Harry Kane. Leno does a good job of coming out to collect it inside the box. Turns it around for Xhaka to restart for Arsenal. Xhaka and Thomas Partey. Thomas the Party Partey. That's what they called him in high school. That was his nickname, Thomas the Party Partey. I don't know if you guys knew that. Little fun fact for everybody. Arsenal trying to slow this game down a little bit, just working it back in possession to their keeper. I know we're only 5 minutes in, but they do have 80% possession right now. David Luiz trying to go over the top for Saka. I don't think he's going to be able to chase that one down. Alderweireld does a good job to shield as Lloris comes out. Clears it for an Arsenal throw. I feel like there was better options there. Arsenal look to reset. Lacazette working with Saka here to get the cross in. Handled well by Tottenham's defense. And Ndombele with his back to goal takes a foul there. Lacazette, you can't do that, man. I say this, I think, in just about every stream. For anybody who's actually playing soccer right now, if you're a forward, do not foul defenders when they have possession, particularly if they are facing their own goal. You have them in a bad position. There's no need to foul them and give them that free kick. You just let the pressure off. Akasha, we'll see. I would love to see it. I know he has been at Madrid for a good chunk of his career, but I don't think his heart was ever in Madrid, and he was certainly never accepted in Madrid. So I don't mind enjoying him as a Spurs. You know what I mean? As a Spur, I should say. I don't know if that makes sense. It is what it is. It is what it is. Arsenal on the ball once again. I think Partey and Xhaka up against Højbjerg and Ndombele. I gotta say Spurs have the advantage in that midfield. I gotta think so. And really, it's not even going to be that. Really, if you look at, since both are in a 4-2-3-1, it's really going to be more of Ndombele and Højbjerg marking Odegaard. Who else? Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Marking Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and Saka versus Xhaka and Thomas trying to mark Son, Moura, and Bale. Lineup for lineup, I think Tottenham has this one beat. I don't know if you were going to do a combined 11. I think you would definitely start with Tottenham, and I'm looking to see if there's anybody on Arsenal that I would take. I don't know, man. I don't think there's anybody on Arsenal that I would take. Maybe Odegaard over Moura, maybe. I think Spurs have a better lineup, probably hands down, position for position. Oh, Spurs trying to get a cross in again, handled well by Leno. Bale is looking sharp though, Koshtep. Yeah. If anybody else finds any more details on what Aubameyang actually did, please do share with the chat, because as far as I know, they've just said for disciplinary reasons. And to me, like I said earlier, that means he either missed a meeting, missed a practice, broke curfew, something like that. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Akashib. Like, Bale is not the typical Madrista, you know what I mean? Kind of the antithesis of, actually. So for that reason, like, if you any kind of anti-Madrid stuff, certainly you start falling into the supporting Barcelona on the Venn diagram. Speaking of supporting Barcelona, holy moly. If you guys saw, Atletico drew again. So if Barcelona win tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, Monday, I'm going to be doing, I know it's going to be late for all my Indian friends on the channel, but Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S., we're going to be doing a live watch party for Barcelona. Who are we taking on? Let me make sure I'm not lying to you guys here. Barcelona, Huesca. That's right. I thought that it was them. So Barcelona versus Huesca, because right now, folks, in the table, Barcelona are 7 points back, but we got that match in hand. So if we win tomorrow, we will be 4 points off the lead, and we still get to play Atletico this season. Very exciting stuff. Back to Arsenal Tottenham. Excuse me, I just burped in the mic, but it happens. That will happen sometimes. Oh, Arsenal pushing forward, but Alderweireld does well to clear it before Saka can get a boot to it. I don't know if you guys have ever watched those videos of like football chats you surely ignored, those kind of things. And there's a few of them with Madrid players just talking shit to and about Vinicius Jr. I don't know what the problem is, but at one point I think it's Benzema who's like, don't give him the ball. It's like he's playing against us. All right, corner here for Arsenal. Let's see what they can get. Lacazette looked like he was held there. It's so inconsistent on corners and free kicks, what gets called and what doesn't get called. Early on in the year, they always make a campaign, the referees, that, oh, we're going to be more strict on, pulling jerseys and holding people back and yada, yada, yada. You do it for the opening weekend, maybe a match or two after that, and then it fades away. By the end of the season, there's just rugby tackles going on for every free kick and corner kick. It's ridiculous. You'd have a lot more goals if you didn't allow the holding and the pulling. As I say this, Odegaard pushing forward for Arsenal here. Finds Suarez on the right-hand side. Saka giving him a little support further up the line. Ooh, Suarez with an early cross in. It's just Lacazette there, though. Smith Rowe on the left-hand side. The number 22 there collecting it to Xhaka at the top of the box. Tries to flick it over for Saka. Not a very accurate pass, but Saka uses his speed to get back. Suarez with a decent cross in. Top of the six cleared out by Tottenham. Harry Kane can't chase it down, and it's Gabriel keeping it alive for Arsenal. Thomas Partey gets it back up the line. Suarez drops it for Saka. Saka left foot cross trying to find Lacazette. Kind of held there by Doherty. Lacazette is asking for the penalty call. You're not going to get that, though. Like I said, if you go by the rule book, then, yeah, that's going to be a penalty. It's probably a pull of the jersey there. I would like to see a replay. Here it comes. Doherty, he's got a headlock on him. No. He only had it for a half second there. I retract my statement. I retract it. Oh, man, yeah, Eden Hazard. Talk about falling off of good form. Once he left Chelsea, that was it. He was like, thanks for the paycheck, Madrid. I'll take the paycheck. I'll take the endorsement deals. And I'll just be sitting over here up in the stands injured for the rest of the time. Mij, what's up? Welcome back. And Ndombele there, and Odegaard going up for a 50-50 there. And Ndombele gets the best of it, but it does go out for an Arsenal throw. Arsenal look to be trying to be a little bit more patient on the ball right now. I think they're still leading in possession. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Yeah, Arsenal 77% of the possession, and we are about 14 minutes into this one. I would not expect that based off of the lineups. You'd think Tottenham would perhaps be bossing possession here, but it is not the case. As I say, this Saka getting in behind. Lloris has to come well off his line and outside the box to clear it. Does well, but he's still out of position. Lacazette, Odegaard, he's got Saka on the right-hand side. Plays it to him. Saka one-on-one with Reguilon. Takes him inside. A little help from Ndombele. Forces the pass to Odegaard. Barty to Xhaka. Hits it from distance. Not on target, folks. Probably could have been a little bit more composed on that one. It's going to be a goal kick for Tottenham. Good pressure, though, from Arsenal. Arsenal, again, getting the better of this one so far. Opening 15 minutes. We'll see what happens, though. Very often, the games kind of go in segments. You get kind of these 15-minute periods where momentum will swing and shift either way. We'll see if Tottenham can get a little response here. Maybe a tactical adjustment from Jose Mourinho. Man, the chat is hating on Eden Hazard right now. Oh my gosh, Benzema the French Higuain. That's not far off. I feel like Benzema being the French Higuain is pretty accurate. Harry Kane, stat just showed on the screen here. 15 minutes in, Harry Kane has 1 touch so far. That's how much Tottenham have been pinned back in this game. As I said, it's Odegaard. Oh, shot from top of the box, pings it off of the crossbar. Arsenal's best chance so far, as I said, is Ndombele powering forward. He can't keep his feet, but he does draw the foul in the center circle. Oh, was that Smith Rowe? I thought it was Odegaard. I thought it was Smith Rowe and Odegaard basically look the same. It was Smith Rowe, and he's 32, not 22. My apologies. His kit number, not his age. Oh, it was a great hit from Smith Rowe. Right foot, top of the box, right at the top of that half circle there. He beat Lloris, but couldn't beat the post. Tottenham look a little shook after that one. They're going to have to figure something out. Jose Mourinho is probably going to need to make an adjustment, get some new direction out there. Way too early for a substitution, but you can't keep going like this. Arsenal was 75% of the possession, 3 shots, none on target, except for that one that just rang off the post, but 3 shots, none on target, but nothing for Tottenham. And like I said, Harry Kane, 1 touch. How many times have we been 16 minutes into a match and Harry Kane has only had 1 touch on the ball? That's unheard of. Elliot, how you doing, my friend? Welcome. Harry Kane now dropping back into the midfield. Finally gets 1 touch. Does a little back heel to Doherty. Spurs looking to get a little possession. As I say this, Alderweireld with a long ball. Trying to go up the middle for a slicing Heung-min Son. Not going to happen, though. And Heung-min Son's grabbing the back of his legs. Or back of his left leg, I mean. Oh, and he's down. Spurs fans, this is not good. This is not good, you guys. And even for neutral fans, I love Heung-min Son. He's such an exciting player to watch, but he's grabbing the back of his left thigh, and he went to ground. I think that's going to be the end of the match for Heung-min Son. So who comes on? This is not good. Dele Alli putting on the bib. Let's see who could come on. Lamela is an option. Sissoko is an option. Carlos Vinicius, he's an option. I'm probably going to go Dele Alli, though. Yeah, they're showing the replay, and Heung-min Son, you see him pull up, immediately grabbing the back of his left thigh and going down the ground. That's no good. Oh, he's so much fun to watch. That sucks. This is an opportunity, though, for both teams to take a look at their tactics. Both managers now are addressing their teams. They can get some messaging out to the players on the pitch, change things up a little bit, give some words of encouragement, perhaps. Oh, no, it's looking like it might be Lamela. It is. Lamela is the one coming on, not Dele Alli. So definitely not a like-for-like substitution. Lamela, you're going to get a little bit more defensive work than what you would see from Heung-min Son. Yeah, here comes the sub. Too bad. Elliot, right now, Arsenal are bossing this game. The last 2 minutes, we've kind of had a slowdown here because Son definitely pulled a hamstring there. He just came off. Lamela is on. But Arsenal with 75% of the possession for the opening 15 minutes, including Smith Rowe banging one off the crossbar there. He beat Lloris, couldn't beat the frame. Play restarts. And Tottenham got to figure something out there. Jose Mourinho needs to talk to his boys. I don't know if I saw that match, Midge. What was it, Andre Gomes? I don't know if I saw that match. I used to watch, I'll say 75% of the English Premier League matches because they used to all be available for free online here in America. And so I would just have like so many screens up with different games. But now they want you to pay for this and that. They don't show as many matches for free. So I don't get to see all the matches. I usually just see the big ones on the weekend. As I say, the Spurs, since that substitution and Son coming off there, Spurs look to have settled things down just a little bit. I'm looking to see if maybe there's a change in formation with Lamela coming on, because Son was playing on that left-hand side, but Lamela is more of a right side player, but he seems to be taking up a center attacking mid position here. And it might be, Spurs might have switched to more of a 4-3-3 now, with Mora, Kane, and Bale up top, and then Lamela dropping into more of an attacking position here. We'll see. I'm going to keep an eye out for that. The formations are quite close. Reguilon. David Luiz is playing. David Luiz is playing center back for Arsenal right now, partner with Gabriel. And you never know. There's always a possibility for wild things to happen with David Luiz on the pitch. Good or bad, he will hit both ends of the spectrum, sometimes in the same match. The always entertaining David Luiz. Nice pass there, finding Lamela in the center circle to get across the midfield line for Tottenham. Bale on the right-hand side, cuts it inside. Looks to switch. Well done there. Ball received by Reguilon. And Akaship, you are right. It does look like Lucas is going to take that left wing position now. And Ndombele trying to power forward through the midfield. He gets stripped by Odegaard. And then Rugby tackles Lacazette trying to get it back. It's going to be a free kick for Arsenal. If they move quick, they still got the counterattack going. I think so, Midge. It was a clash of heads, right? If I remember. It's been months. That was back in the fall, I think, that Jimenez has had that head injury, right? David Luiz on the ball. Thomas Partey does well to work with Odegaard to find Xhaka. To my surprise, Arsenal are just doing much better in the midfield of maintaining possession. Tottenham can't really seem to link anything together to get it up to their forwards, particularly Harry Kane. Very few touches so far in this half. I saw that. I did not see all 5 goals from Leicester. I watched the first 2, and then I pretty much thought that was over, so I went and did other things. But I got to see the last 3 goals. But 5-0 to Leicester, who are temporarily in second place. As I say this, Thomas Partey tries to blast one first time well wide of the target, though. That's going to be a goal kick for Spurs. And who'd have thunk it? Leicester having a great season. They have kind of fully recovered. They took a little dip, right? They had their championship Cinderella season, and then Encante left, Mahrez left, a few other key players kind of aged out. Their center back Morgan, for example. Who am I forgetting? I'm sure I'm forgetting some key players that were part of that campaign. Took a little dip, but now they're revitalized. They've got a core group of players there that are not superstars, but they know their role. They play well together. You guys got Perez. Who is it on that left-hand side? His name starts with a J. I'm going to forget. But Vardy, Iniacho, he's doing well. He scored at least one today that I saw. So good for him. Oh. But anyway, yeah, Hassan, Arsenal still getting most of the possession. Let's check the stats. It's dropping a little bit. Tottenham, again, since Son came off because of that hamstring injury, apparent hamstring injury, Arsenal dropped down to 63% of the possession. But I said that too. Like every 15 minutes or so, you get an opportunity for a little change in momentum in a match. It just kind of happens naturally, particularly when both clubs are fairly even. Lamela doing well there to win the free kick for Spurs. Leno coming out to collect it, though. David Luiz pushing forward for Arsenal. Dribbles past Harry Kane, gets it across midfield. David Luiz pushing forward. You love to see that from the center back. Odegaard comes to collect it from Saka. Arsenal, now that they got it across midfield, just looking to maintain possession. Smith Rowe beating Doherty to that end line. Can he get the cross? And he does. Lacazette. Oh, one-time touch just wide of the target. Saka can't keep it in play. This is going to be a throw-in for Spurs. Good opportunity there for Arsenal, though. Again, showing Spurs that they are trying to boss this match. 25 minutes in, and it's been all Arsenal so far. You can't say much for Spurs. Haven't tested the keeper. They've done a few long balls over the top to bring him off his line, but that's as much action as Leno has gotten today. Reguilon trying to clear it out, try to get it out of their own half. Collected by Gabriel. Drops it back to Leno. Arsenal looking to reset in their own half. Ooh. Poor pass there from Smith Rowe to Tierney, but Tierney does well just to get it away. Trying to switch sides to Saka now. Play broken up, but Odegaard brings it back down for Arsenal. David Luiz finds Xhaka in the midfield. Xhaka switching sides here. Tierney on the left-hand side looking for options. Hassan, they have that. They call it Champions League. High pressure here from Arsenal, keeping Lloris from really having time to search for options there. He tries to go over the top, but nothing going. Harry Kane getting a rare touch on the ball. Lamela coming away with it, but no options there. Tries to dribble two, gets stripped. Arsenal back on the ball. No, Mohammed, I did not see that. I'll say I rarely watch Madrid matches or highlights. I know I should, like, just for the comparison and to have that knowledge, but I don't like watching them. I really don't like watching Madrid. And it's like, why would I hate watch something? Hate watching a match isn't very fun. Oh, Lamela and Xhaka there getting a little tussle. Now that Lamela is on the pitch, I would say he's actually the most likely for Spurs to get a red card. He surpasses Sanchez as the most likely to get a red. For Arsenal, it is still Xhaka. So the fact that Lamela and Xhaka are already butting heads and we're 30 minutes into this one, those two are the most likely to get sent off. We'll see what happens for the remainder of the match. But 28 minutes have passed. It's been all Arsenal. We'll see what happens. Oh, a little shove there on Reguilon. Lacazette called for the foul. It's going to be a free kick for Spurs just in front of the halfway line. Somebody check the news. Any word on what Aubameyang did to get himself put on the bench? Because I'll tell you what, this game is screaming for Aubameyang to come out. Oh, that's going to be a foul there. Suarez running into Lucas as he tried to do a little 1-2. Lucas staying down there holding his left elbow. I'm sure he's fine. Rub a little dirt on it, shake it off. You'll be all right. Whoops. Kicking things. My bad. My bad. Spurs reset here. I do love having this microphone arm so I don't have to sit like right up against the desk. I can lean back. Just hang out. And Ndombele. Spurs getting some rare possession in their own half, even though it's just across the midfield line. Lucas on this left-hand side tries to drop it back all the way to Alderweireld. Arsenal happy to allow the possession in the back line. As soon as they cross midfield, you get pressure from top and bottom. Lucas Moura trying to turn. Little Cruyff turn draws the foul there once again. Oh, David Luiz grabs Lamela wrist there, and then Lamela does another little kick out. I think Lamela's going to get himself sent off. That's 2 kickouts. One against Xhaka, one against David Luiz. Keep an eye on that, folks. Things could get nasty, particularly if Arsenal score a goal or two and Tottenham remain under this pressure. They're going to get real frustrated, and there's going to be some outbursts. I predict some outbursts from either team. If there becomes a 2-goal lead on either side, there's going to be some outbursts. Cards will be flying. Spurs on the ball, and Ndombele turning, looking to see what options he has. I think Spurs are also just too spread out. They're not coming to the ball to help each other. There's constant pressure from Arsenal as soon as Spurs get across midfield, but nobody's coming to support. Everybody's looking for a long ball, and when you have Leno back there basically playing sweeper keeper and being ready for it, again, Harry Kane there trying to loop one over two lines of defenders for Arsenal. That's not going to happen. You got to have people checking too. A little give and go, as they say. It's only 30 minutes in, Hassan. I mean, if things continue like this, then absolutely, but this match could absolutely change with 1 goal. As I say this, Lucas Moura fights through one challenge. There's a foul called, but referee plays the advantage there. Spurs still on possession. They bring it out a little bit, but this is the best 2 or 3 minutes we've seen some Spurs so far. Let's see if we can make this culminate into their first opportunity, perhaps. I think still 0 shots on target. Yeah, no shots, none on target for Spurs. Moura here tries to drop it to Lamela. Oh, that might be goal of the season from Lamela. That was dirty. Rabona flick with the left foot. 1 touch from Eric Lamela. That was nasty. Ooh. Ooh. Friends, that was dirty. Lucas Moura brings it down, sets it up for Lamela. Lamela plants on his right foot. Rabona kicks with his left, finds the bottom right corner of the goal. Leto had no idea. He did not expect that. Oh, what a dirty goal. I want to say it one more time. Oh, and he nutmegs Thomas. 1 touch Rabona, nutmegs Thomas, buries it in the bottom corner. That was nasty. Totally against the run of play. Arsenal with 55% of the possession. That was Tottenham's first shot. Not just on target, but their first shot. What a nasty goal from Eric Lamela. Woo! 1-0 to Spurs. Wow. What did I tell you? Who said it? Who said it? Who said the Hassan? I'm sorry to call you out, friend, but this is why I said that. You said this one was over, and right before they scored the goal, I said 1 goal is going to change this one. And here it is. Now it's going to be all pressure from Arsenal, but this could be right in Tottenham's game plan. The higher that Arsenal push, the more opportunity there is going to be to get that counterattack in behind for the likes of Lamela, Kane, and Moura. Jose Mourinho knows this one isn't over. My goodness. Eric Lamessi, Akashtep says, you're hilarious. both Argentinian, that's where the comparisons can end. What a goal. That was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Sometimes you just got to feel it, you know? You got to feel those predictions. All right, Tottenham on the ball. They're all saying calm down, looking to slow things down here. A little bit over 10 minutes left in this half. That was a huge goal for Tottenham. Really puts the pressure on Arsenal after a strong 30 minutes. That entire first 30 minutes, Arsenal were bossing this game. More possession, more shots on target. Tottenham were having a hard time getting out of their half. At one point, I think 15, 16 minutes in, Harry Kane had one touch on the ball. That's unheard of. But like we've seen so much in the past, this is why we love the sport, right? Against the run of play, beautiful goal from Eric Lamela brings Tottenham up front in the lead, 1-0. As I say this, Arsenal on the ball, trying to get something going in the attacking half here. Spurs with a solid defense, good shape. Cedric Suarez fed on the right-hand side. Ooh, rips one towards the keeper. Probably a cross, but ends up going on frame. Hugo Lloris, thankfully paying attention, gets his hands on it. So far, my prediction is coming true. I did not see Arsenal bossing possession like they did in the first 30 minutes, but I called 2-0 for this one, 2-0 to Tottenham, and then we're just waiting to see who gets a red card. I'm saying one red card, 5 yellows by the end of this one. They keep replaying the goal. It's so nasty. Just to have the presence of mind, not just the technique, but the presence of mind to hit that. Most players would have just tried to blast that off balance with their right foot. It would have clanked off the defender. Skill, class, technique. Just smooth it. Oh, Lacazette leaves it, but nobody's trailing. Oh, Cedric drills one off the post. Oh, Arsenal twice now have hit the word work. Again, constant pressure from Arsenal leading to chances, but they can't finish. Nice little backheel pass. Oh, Saka can't find, he finds Lacazette, but Lacazette can't get a good contact on that, doesn't get it on frame. Arsenal trying to respond here from Tottenham. Lucas coming back to play a little defense, tries to clear it out for Tottenham. Gabriel again playing really well in that stopper role there, keeping possession for Arsenal in the attacking half. Xhaka finds Lacazette there, splits the two lines. Lacazette, though, with his back to goal being pushed out wide, looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Spurs. Arsenal right back to bossing the possession, but that's not going to matter now. Being a goal down, it's really going to come down to can they finish? And right now, the only thing that they're doing is hitting the woodwork. Arsenal fans got to be frustrated right now. Lucas Moore, they're showing the replay there of Cedric blasting one. Hugo Lloris was beat. He didn't even dive for it. Lucas Moore was kind of pushing him off balance. He did really well just to stay up and get that shot off. Arguably, you could ask for a foul, but the fact that they played on and get the shot off, usually you don't bring it back after that. Xhaka getting high pressure from Lamela there as Arsenal try to get it out of their own half. Haven't said Gareth Bale's name too much. As I say this, Doherty pushes forward. I think that was a handball there, so it's going to be an Arsenal free kick. Oh, Saka gets stripped by Reguilon. Fights to get it back. Oh, Reguilon with a hard tackle. And here's going to be yellow card number 1. Going to Reguilon, the left back for Spurs. After a crunching tackle on Saka. He's trying to say, that's my first challenge, sir. How can you do that to me? Showing the replay here. It looks like he got ball. He did. Caught Saka with the trailing leg. That'll happen. You don't typically see a yellow card when they get the ball and then get the player with the trailing leg, but it is what it is. We'll see. We shall see. I don't. It's got to be genuine though, so I'll wait until he does something bad. Right now, I'll talk a little bit of shit. I'll say that he really has not been involved in this match. He's just kind of floating around on the right-hand side. He's not coming back and doing anything defensively. I mean, he's back there. He's a warm body, but he's not working hard. He's being classic Gareth Bale, just kind of floating around. So as of right now, the shit that I'll talk about Gareth Bale is that he's just been insignificant in this match as of 40 minutes in. So we'll see if he responds to that in the next 5 minutes here. Cedric Suarez looking across, drops it to Odegaard, back to Suarez. Suarez rips one in. He's got a hell of a cross. Hell of a right boot on that guy. Oh, tries to do a little Cruyff turn there. Lamela comes in for a crunching tackle. I'm telling you, Lamela he loves it. He loves a good fight. He loves being an antagonist. Jose Mourinho must really appreciate having Lamela on his club. Arsenal with the throw-in. Lacazette trying to bring it down in the box. He's being held onto by Sanchez. Can he turn? Saka's there. Has to be quick on the ball. He's getting pushed back. Loses it to Sanchez. Just too much pressure for Saka. Lamela now drops it to Mora. Tries to clear it out. Nobody home. I feel like Kane needs to stay a lot higher than he is. There's too many balls that are getting cleared out that are going over Harry Kane and to the Arsenal back line, and there's nobody for Spurs within 15 yards. As I say this, Tierney tries to get a cross in, cleared out by Doherty. Does well to block that. It is coming down that side, but he's doing well to handle it. I think Arsenal are definitely targeting Doherty instead of going after Reguilon, but that might change now that Reguilon has that yellow card. Speaking of Doherty, heads that corner clear for Spurs. Well done. Arsenal collect the second ball. Look to reset. David Luiz on the right-hand side tries to go around Sanchez. Can't quite beat him. Reguilon hustles to save it from going out for a corner. Sanchez continues to clear it out there. And again, nobody up top. Spurs just keep dumping it long towards the midfield line, and there's nobody that high for Spurs. You got to keep somebody up there. Just one person. You got to keep somebody there if you're going to be dumping the ball that high. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting this. Spurs possession again. Crossed in. Odegaard a little too high for him. He probably could have left that one for Lacazette. You got to think eventually with this amount of pressure and possession, Arsenal are going to get something here. %56 possession for Arsenal, 8 shots, but none on target. To Spurs, 44% possession, 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal. It's called efficiency, folks. That's what that is. What Arsenal are doing, don't know. I guess it's just Arsenal doing Arsenal things. 9 shots, none on target. It's a very Arsenal thing to do. Sounding like 2 minutes of stoppage time added on to this first half here. Probably for the injury more than the goal. Oh, Tierney does well there. Odegaard gets one on frame, and it's in! There it is. Odegaard's smooth finish. Tierney beats Doherty. As the chat said, you got to get Doherty off there. He gets beat on that left-hand side. Tierney gets the cross in. Odegaard left all alone in the center of the box. Clean finish. Left foot, I believe. Let's check the replay. Well done. Yeah, Doherty one-on-one here with Tierney. Little fake inside dip of the shoulder. Clean beats him. Who should have been marking? Looks like Højbjerg left him all alone. No help from Bale on the defensive side. You see Bale as soon as Tierney gets around Doherty, Bale just stops running. He goes, well, that one's over. And then leaves Odegaard all alone. Good finish. Gets through Alderweireld. Little deflection there. I think throws off Hugo Lloris, who doesn't get to it in time. We got 1-1, folks, here in the North London derby. And, yeah, we'll see. Akash Dip, you might be right. Doherty might have to be coming off for this second half. All right, we're into stoppage time now. It's going to be 2 minutes. David Luiz under pressure there. He tries to clear it. It's going to get deflected out for an Arsenal throw. Oh, Alderweireld with a hard challenge there on Saka. Sends him to the ground. That's going to be a free kick for Arsenal just across the midfield line. His elbow came up, but not high enough that you would say that it had bad intentions. No card given. We have, my prediction for the scoreline's out the window. Jose Mourinho does not look happy. My prediction was 2-0 Tottenham. That's out the window. I still think Tottenham could sneak a win out here. Arsenal, though, bossing the possession, bossing the shots on goal. Excuse me, the overall shots. 10 shots, only 1 on goal, but the one that they finally get on frame does beat Hugo Lloris, so not looking good for Hugo. Corner for Arsenal, just under 2 minutes left here. Let's see if Arsenal can maybe reclaim the advantage. Odegaard setting up the corner here, putting it just where he wants it. One arm raised, looking for options, sends it in, near post. Cleared out, I think, by Doherty there, or Højbjerg, one of the two. Arsenal throw. Just over a minute left in this half. Let's see what we get here. Oh, no, that was it. Sorry. That's it, folks. That's it for halftime. Great half. Lots of pressure from Arsenal. Lots of possession from Arsenal. They just need to start getting some shots on frame. Eric Lamela with, that's going to be up there for goal of the season. I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to see that replay. Look up that highlight later on. Potential goal of the season for Lamela here against the run and play. One shot for Spurs in that first half, but it was enough to take the lead momentarily until Odegaard went ahead and leveled things up. This is where I'm going to go ahead and take a break, folks. We're going to do a little halftime break. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We do weekly watch parties. It's usually Barcelona, but we also cover English Premier League from time to time. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. And like I said, I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, all right. We are back. We're about to start the second half. Let me get this updated. Second half. Get the timer up. Stop that. Reset. We do have a substitute for Arsenal. Pepe's coming on for who? Who's he coming on for? Who's Pepe coming on for? All right, start of the second half. Oops. Hey, Ayush. What's up, dude? That sucks that you did not get a notification. I was wondering where everybody was. We'll see. Right now, Arsenal have really been on top in terms of possession. So with that in mind, it's really just a matter of can they finish. If they had Lacazette up top, that would probably help. But if you're just tuning in, you may or may not know Lacazette is out for disciplinary reasons. Ooh, Doherty. Hard challenge there on Partey. No foul given. Bale switching it over to Mora. Spurs with a chance on the counter here. He's got help from Reguilon. Oh, tries to find Kane, but Odegaard steps in, gets a boot on it before it finds Kane. No worries, Ayush. No worries. My goodness. I'm hoping just for an exciting second half. It's a lazy Sunday for me. I'm hanging out. I had a wing night with a couple of friends last night, so I had way too much hot sauce. And then followed it up with too much sugar. So I'm kind of dragging today a little bit. You can see my eyes are a little puffy. It happens when you eat too much sugar. Odegaard has been quite the good signing for Arsenal. He's producing well, and he's adapted well to the English Premier League. Not everybody does that. You gotta give him credit for that, because a lot of people will just take that for granted. It is tough to adapt to the English Premier League. Dude, you have to see the highlight of the Lamela goal. It was nasty. Reguilon had it on the left-hand side. He crosses it in. Lucas Moura brings it down, drops it, just a short little 1-2 yard pass to Lamela. Lamela steps in, plants his right foot. Rabona kicks left foot, nutmegs Partey, buries it in the bottom corner. Keeper didn't know it was even happening until it was in the back of the net. It was a nasty goal. I'll say potential for individual goal of the year. It was quite sick. Oh, and Ndombele trying to dribble past 2-3. David Luiz steps up, says, "No, sir, you shall not pass. You shall not pass," says David Luiz. Name that movie. Spurs on the ball here. Let's get these stats back up. See, knocking my mic around. See where we're at possession-wise. Arsenal, 56% of the possession today. It was upwards of 65% the first 25 minutes or so. Ronaldo back to Madrid. That would be pretty wild. I don't know about that, though. Ayush, where are you hearing that rumor? That matters a lot, too. I do think Juventus are going to sell him. Here's why. Ronaldo has 1 year left on his contract. So Juve aren't going to want him to leave for free. He still has a lot of value. He's not going to sign a contract extension. So I think they sell him. It could be to LMS. It could be to the MLS. It could be... I don't see Madrid signing him again. I don't know. I'm sure... Here's what I'll say. I'm sure feelers were put out there. I'm sure either Ronaldo's agent reached out to Madrid or vice versa. And I do think Ronaldo is going to leave Juventus this year. I struggle to think he's going to go back to Madrid, though. I'd almost see him going to United before he goes to Madrid. For $35 million, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think Juve are going to want to recoup something for him, but I don't see him going for 35 mil. What did Juve buy him for? Look that one up. What did Juventus pay for Ronaldo? Because I bet they try to get like a 20 to 30% back on that. Okay, so I'm sure that happened. I'm sure Ronaldo's agent had talks with Madrid, but that doesn't mean that negotiations are happening. That's very different. Gareth Bale trying to get to the end line. He gets a cross in, but nobody on that back post. Oh, hey, OG. OG, you hanging out? Hang on 1 second. Hey, buddy. Go ahead and lie down. OG's joining us on the stream. He's got a pig's ear. He's gonna be chewing it. Hey, buddy. We'll see how long he behaves. Quite often he needs a little more attention than I'm willing to give him during these live streams, and then he gets kicked out, like he's doing right now. Hey, OG. What are you doing, man? Are you guys seeing this shit? He's just excited because he has a pig's ear. Anyway, back to this match. Cedric giving Reguilon a little push with his back to goal there. That's going to be a free kick for Spurs in their own half. OG, hey, buddy. OG, no. OG's getting the boot. We tried. Oh. We tried, folks. We tried. Sometimes OG is chill and he'll hang out and just chew on something in the corner. And sometimes he's like, nah, I gotta be rowdy. He's still a puppy. He's only like 10 months old. No, 11 months. He's about 11 months old now. Next week. He'll be 11 months old next week. That's wild. Time flies, as they say. All right, let's get some action in this match. Arsenal taking their time on this throw and looking to reset. Finally gets it back in play, drops it back to midfield. Gabriel. Yeah, it's a pretty wild stat. And then I correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Zidane's one and only red card is also his most famous headbutt of all time. Pretty sure that's his only red card. And then I think you have, I'm pretty sure I'm not making this up, I think Andres Iniesta never got a red card. I think. Oh, Pepe trying to get through there. Spurs defense clips it, but Arsenal maintain possession. Arsenal still floating around 55% of the possession. Tottenham still with just the one shot tonight. Tottenham really struggling to connect defense and turn it into offense. Really struggling to find that front line of Harry Kane. Oh, Smith Rowe turns to Tierney. Cross gets deflected. Hugo Lloris scoops it up, no problem. Again, looks for a long ball. Harry Kane. Oh. Nah, he can't bring it down. If Harry Kane would have gotten a toe on it, maybe would have had the opportunity there. Lucas trying to defend Luis from getting to that second ball. He does well. Arsenal on again. I'm just surprised that Spurs are doing this long ball, over the top, trying to find somebody up against that back line sort of strategy. And not going for a little bit more possession through that midfield, but tis what it is. Arsenal, I guess, are just doing a good job of clogging it up. Oh, Doherty there with a sloppy header trying to get it back to Hugo Lloris. It almost goes out for a goal kick. Hugo Lloris has to sprint out and bat it away just to save it from going out. Gives Doherty a little earful there, letting him know what he thinks about that pass. Oh, Smith Rowe goes down there asking for a foul, nothing given. Odegaard passes it to him anyway while he's on the ground, gets knocked down. Sanchez clears it, but again, only as far as Xhaka. Party here looking to hold off Ndombele. Lacazette, shot well saved by Lloris. Oh, drops it after that one, but thankfully nobody crashing in on net. Otherwise, that one could have been buried. Hugo Lloris not very sure on the hands there. Just kind of lost it after he made the save. Spurs being patient. Have the ball really in their defensive third here. Doherty trying to look up the line. A little flick on from Bale. Well done. Kane can't get to it. Gabriel slides in. Breaks it up. Arsenal on possession now. Yeah, Tottenham just can't pass it through the midfield. I don't know what they're missing, but they cannot break down the Arsenal midfield right now. They just have to result to going over the top or they just get stripped. Nice Højbjerg there going in, getting a tackle in, winning the throw for Spurs. We're going to have a Spurs substitution here. Sissoko coming on. Who's he coming on for? Number 9, Gareth Bale. Sorry, Koshtip. No Gareth Bale magic tonight. I would say 56 uneventful, unimaginative minutes for Gareth Bale here, coming off for Sissoko. So that's going to force a change in formation, which I think is a great call because Arsenal are getting increased possession now, 57% so far in this match. Kondoker, what's up, dude? Gareth Bale doesn't look too happy. He seems to be laboring coming off the pitch a little bit. I don't know if he's just tired or what. Arsenal on the ball here. Cedric Suarez pushing up that right-hand side. Pepe came on at halftime for Arsenal. He's playing on that right wing. Has been pretty uninvolved. A la Gareth Bale. Ball over the top. Hugo Lloris comes out to grab it. No problem. So looks like Spurs are sticking with that 4-2-3-1, but they're going to have Sissoko and Højbjerg as those holding mids, and Ndombele pushes up to that center attacking mid. Lamela on the right, Lucas on the left, Harry Kane playing that number 9 role for Spurs. But can they find him? That's been their struggle all night. Harry Kane has been dropping way too far back, way too deep defensively, I should say. And then when Spurs go to clear the ball out, there's nobody up there. Nobody but Luis and Gabriel for Arsenal to restart their attack. Good step in there from Doherty. Intercepts the pass. Sissoko comes to collect it. Looks to restart for Spurs. Lamela gets it through. Nice. Oh, party to Ndombele. Horrible pass by Ndombele. Arsenal looking to have options here to build up their offense. Oh, Party flicks it around. Højbjerg fouls him. It's going to be free kick for Arsenal. Referee says next one's going to be a yellow card. It's a rainy day in North London. Odegaard back trying to switch to Tierney. He does the same move that he did to Doherty to score or to set up the first goal, I should say. Doherty does a much better job of defending, but he does give up a corner for this one. Hat trick for Ronaldo. Well done. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Oh, man, it's the first half. Ronaldo first half hat trick. Oh, wow. Good for him. My goodness. Take a look at the lineups. Is Weston McKennie playing? Weston McKennie not starting. Boo. It's not what you want to see. We see Lille Monaco also playing. That one's 0-0. Oh, well. Back to this match. Pepe here on the ball. Is getting overlap from David Luiz pushing forward. David Luiz in the box. Cuts it back to his left. David Luiz trying to set up Pepe. Pepe loses it. Hard touch. No good. When you get David Luiz pushing that far forward, it's like I said earlier, there is no middle ground with David Luiz. You get the highs and the lows. You get both ends of the spectrum, nothing in the middle. Classic David Luiz. He's either going to score you a match winner or he's going to get sent off. Thomas Partey trying to get a shot off there. Doesn't trouble the keeper. No problem. And here comes Dele Alli trying to make a resurgence. And Ndombele coming off. It looks like Ndombele was pretty tired. It looks like he had tired legs these last 5 minutes or so. Dele Alli is probably going to be just a straight swap here. I think Alli is going to stay in that center attacking mid position. Keep Lucas on the left. Lamela on the right. Harry Kane playing up top. Still bummed about Heung-min Son. Still bummed about Hugh. Oh, Lacazette with a chance here. Oh, he whiffs on it, but it could be a penalty called. I think it is penalty to Arsenal. Unbelievable. Sanchez, you did not need to do that. They're going to check it out on VAR. It looked like Lacazette completely whiffed after receiving a wonderful pass from Pepe. Splits the lines. I don't think he touched him. Let's see the replay here. Amazing pass from Pepe. Lacazette. Lacazette whiffs on the ball, and then Sanchez gets him on the follow-through. I don't know which way the ref's going to call this one. It definitely could be called a penalty, but I could also see this not going their way. Oh, he is going to say penalty, and it is a yellow card to Sanchez. So we get our second of what I believe will be 5 yellow cards. We're waiting on the red card. What's the difference between Spurs and a book? You tell me, Ayush. I feel a dad joke coming. Looks like Lacazette's going to be stepping up to take this for Arsenal. We're getting there, Dystopian. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I was really hoping the 5 reasons for Barcelona fans to smile would have been a bigger hit, but I don't think that hasn't even gotten 200 views yet. Lacazette steps up, takes the penalty. Oh, sends Lloris the wrong way, and it's 2-1 to the home team. The Reds, Arsenal, taking over North London. Lacazette is pumped up. He says, "It's okay if Aubameyang's not on the pitch. I got you guys. No problem." It was a light penalty, I gotta say, but Lacazette, well-taken penalty, sends Lloris to the left, shoots it to the right, keeps it low, buries it in the bottom corner. Well done. And it's 2-1 Arsenal. That's good. That's good, Ayush. A book has a title. That's a good one. What's the difference between Spurs and a book? A book has a title. Well done, Ayush. That was a good one. Nope, that's still one. We need to go. Pop, 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 pop. 2-1. All right, folks. This is where the cards are going to start coming in, because Spurs in the last couple of years have a history of getting a little frustrated and kind of spinning out of control. So I think the fact that Arsenal are bossing possession, they're up to 58% right now. The fact that Arsenal have the lead, that's just going to be increased frustration for Spurs. The physicality is going to keep increasing, and the cards are going to come flying out. Let's see how many we get. My scoreline prediction was wrong. Let's see how close I get on the cards. I said 5 yellows, 1 red. We'll see how close I get. Oh, Aubameyang is warming up for the mighty Arsenal. Willian also warming up. I'm surprised Willian was not on the pitch. I don't think he's been very productive for Arsenal this year, though. Dele Alli, clever little turn there to get around Tierney. Doherty trying to do the same. I think Tierney's got some tired legs after being up and down that touchline for the last 65 minutes. Nice. Got about less than 25 minutes left in this one. The scoreline is pretty reflective of the run of play at this point, so I don't know if that's going to change much. Tottenham have not been able to break down this Arsenal defense. Their one goal has been, I think, their one and only shot on target still. Let's check the stats. Yes, I am correct. That's still their one and only shot on target. So very surprised by those results. Yes, Human Son came off after about 15, 16 minutes, but even with him on the pitch, Arsenal had like 80% of the possession, something like that. High numbers. And Harry Kane only had 1 touch in those first 15 minutes, which is wild. Wild. Odegaard draws the foul there. It's too far out to be a threat to put one on target, but it is going to be a good spot to get one maybe on the head of one of the Arsenal attackers here. Referee tells Højbjerg that's going to be your last foul, man. Next one's going to be a card. David Luiz is stepping up saying, guys, I want this one. I'm going to put it on target. Party tells him to step away. Oh, he's going to do it. David Luiz says, Moustache John, I heard you say this is too far to put it on target. Watch me. David Luiz says, hold my beer. Oh, he steps away. That's a shame. I wanted to see David Luiz take a crack. Shaka steps up. He's going to be sending this one in. He goes back post, tries to find Luiz. Nothing doing. Spurs trying to get it out of their own half. Still just nothing's changed. You'd think that the tactical genius, Jose Mourinho, would maybe make a swap that would change the formation here, because this is just not working out. Not working out for Arsenal. There's going to be a yellow card given here, I think, for Partey. Looks like maybe he came over the ball there. All right, there's the third yellow card. Thomas Partey on Lamela. Or is that for Lamela? Because I thought Lamela already had a yellow card. Okay, so that card goes to Eric Lamela. I could have sworn Eric Lamela got a yellow card earlier. Let's check the stats. Check the stats on this one. Interesting. Pepe trying to win it back for Arsenal. Pepe, again, been pretty uninvolved in this match. Lucas Moura trying to break through. Well done. Space on the left-hand side for Reguilon. He cuts it back into the middle. Højbjerg trying to set himself up for a shot. Doesn't do it. Can't He's off balance. Harry Kane now finding himself on the right-hand side. Whips in across. Oh, Dele Alli was inches away from getting his head on that one. You got to do better. Reguilon tries to cross one in. Blocked there by the Arsenal defender. Sends it out. But nobody up top for Arsenal. A little bit over 20 minutes left in this one, friends. Dele Alli, being patient, finding Lamela. Kondoka, are you joking? You know that's the Champions League, right? I feel like I've said this already. Oh, Lamela with the header there. A little looping header. Does well to get it on target. Doesn't really trouble the keeper, though. Oh, showing the replay there of the Kane cross, trying to find Dele Alli inches away. Couldn't quite get to it. Pepe in a foot race with Reguilon. He beats him. Gets to the ball, cuts inside. See who has to help. Lacazette. Drops it to Xhaka. Xhaka trying to find Laka. Can't quite do it, but Smith Rowe does well to recover. Tierney now gets that cross in. Handled by Alderweireld. Oh, Lamela cuts inside. Taken down by Smith Rowe there. It's going to be a free kick for Spurs. Sorry, Kashtip. No bail, no Spurs win for you today, my friend. Looking unlikely, I should say. Still plenty of time left, but looking unlikely. Oh, getting a little chippy. Xhaka goes down. Free kick for Arsenal. Was that Lamela or Sissoko? I think it was Sissoko who fouled him. Arsenal reset. Try and take it up this right-hand side here. Odegaard has Pepe on the right. Uses him. Pepe getting double team there defensively. Does well to keep it alive for Arsenal. Arsenal happy just to maintain possession, dropping it back to their defensive line here, up 2-1 with just over 15 left to play. Oh, Suarez, nice little ball to Pepe to find him on the end line there. He's got options, back post. Tries to cross it in, gets deflected. Tierney wanted that one. Pepe was pretty quiet when he first came on, but he's starting to get involved in the action now. Let's see if it can turn into something for Arsenal. Harry Kane has been very quiet in this match. Very, very quiet. Gosh, you sounds like you're taking that Bale substitution pretty personally, man. Yeah, I get that, Ayush, but Champions League essentially is the collection of league winners, but it's league winners plus a few extras. You know what I mean? Now he's talking about Doherty, the right back for Tottenham. Arsenal with possession here. Spurs not getting enough pressure. They got to do something to change the run of this play here. Oh, Doherty going in for a hard tackle on Gabriel. It's going to be a Spurs throw in. Wow, showing a replay there. It looks like Harry Kane came in for a hard challenge coming in late and a high elbow on Gabriel. From Joan Laporta, I expect him to, number one, improve the relationship. High hand from Lamela. Lamela's sent off. I called it. Yes. Second yellow for Lamela, and he's sent off. I told you guys, as soon as Lamela came on the pitch, I said he is going to be the most likely to get sent off. There it is. Second yellow. Substitution is sent off. That is hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Sorry, I had to make a little note there. That's hilarious. What do I expect from Laporta? I expect him to, number one, improve the relationship with the players. It's been too long that the board has had, and the president included, has had a tumultuous relationship with the players. They've done horrible things. So that's number one. Number two, I expect him to get that streamline of La Masia to the first team back up and running. There's been a breakdown as of late. We are seeing some players start to come up in this last year, but that's a harsh yellow card from Lamela. It looks pretty unintentional. A little bit of a high hand there. That's a harsh yellow. That's a really harsh yellow. In terms of who I would sign out of Depay or Aguero, I would sign Depay just because he's younger. If we're going to sign Aguero, what was the point of letting Suarez go? How are those two players different? I would argue that Suarez is actually a better finisher than Aguero. So Aguero and Messi can't win the World Cup together. What makes you think they're going to win Champions League together? And he's going to come at quite a high price tag for his salary. I'd rather get Depay on the cheap. We would get Depay for free on the cheap. I'd rather do that. Would much rather do that. This match is just about over, folks. There's 13 minutes left. Smith Rowe coming off for Willian now. Arsenal 56% of the possession, 13 shots, 3 on goal. Horrible accuracy from Arsenal. What can you expect, though, when you have Aubameyang sitting on the bench because of disciplinary reasons? Kondoker, maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'm pretty sure you have to be either from Catalonia or living in Catalonia. I might be wrong. But hell, maybe one day I'll live there. Maybe one day. Yes, indeed, Stevie. Yes, indeed. That should be a pretty good match. United versus West Ham. Should be a good one. I think we're more likely to see more cards in this match than we are goals for the remaining 13 minutes. Doherty getting around one. Can't get around two. Xhaka happy to come in for a crunching tackle. Yeah, I would say the Aguero move doesn't make sense because it would be like bringing back Suarez. There's just not much of a difference there, and like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of faith in the Messi Aguero partnership, given that they couldn't pull it together for a World Cup. So I don't really trust that they'll do it for the Champions League. Corner for Spurs collected from Leno. No problem. I mean, Spurs were having a hard time getting possession before going down a man. So now that Lamela's sent off, this is probably going to be Arsenal's match just to close out. As I say, this Tierney with a horrible giveaway. Alderweireld collecting the ball, drops it back to Hugo Lloris. Arsenal aren't really even going to push up very high. As I say this, Harry Kane gets a deflected pass. Tries to go back post. Dele Alli. Too far. Who is that? Reguilon comes bursting in, trying to save it for Tottenham. No luck, though. Pepe one-on-one with Alderweireld on this right-hand side. If you're Pepe, you got to use your speed, dude. Alderweireld gets a boot in, breaks it up. Reguilon now. Unfortunately, Reguilon's going to have to do double duty, do some lung busters up and down those lines. Dele trying to work with Sissoko to get through this Arsenal midfield. Odegaard, Xhaka, Lacazette doing well just to plug up the holes, though. Not letting much go through that center. Arsenal, come on now. You guys got to close this out. Are we going to see some classic Arsenal meltdown here in the last 10 minutes? Partey just dropped it to absolutely nobody. Drops all the way back for a Tottenham corner. Arteta's not happy about that one. Arsenal showing a bit of nerves here. Tottenham on the corner. Lucas Moura looking to take it. 10 minutes left. Can Tottenham, down a man, come back in this one? Nobody gets the end on of a decent corner. Willian collects it on the left-hand side. Looks up to see what his options are. Yeah, Ayush, in most leagues, if somebody's on loan, they can't play against their parent club. Not every league has that. I think La Liga, you can play against your parent club. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can. But English Premier League, you cannot. I think you can in Champions League, too. Double check me. English Premier League actually might be one of the few that doesn't let you play against the parent. Man, Harry Kane is dropping all the way back into a center mid position just to get a touch on the ball. He's been completely left out of this match. Lucas finding Doherty on the right-hand side, doubled by Willian. Lucas now one-on-one with Xhaka, trying to get around him. Hard tackle from Xhaka. That's going to be a yellow card. And folks, that is 4 yellow cards in this match. And 1 red. 1 more yellow card in my card prediction will at least be correct. That made sense, Baker. That makes sense. Yes, I did know. They are brothers, both named Alcantara. Oh! Spurs have tied it up. No, Harry Kane, he's called offsides. Oh, no. Harry Kane was halfway down the touchline ready to celebrate. Oh, he's called offsides. Harry Kane gets his head on the ball, puts it in the back of the net. Yeah, he's well offsides there. He's a good yard offsides, unfortunately. Sorry, Harry. Too bad. Harry Kane looks gutted. He wanted that one. He wants to be the Arsenal spoiler. Yeah, and I feel like there was some situation where Courtois was at Atletico and he was loaned by, who would his parent club been? Maybe Chelsea? I forget, but there was some situation where I think it was Courtois was at Atletico Madrid. He was going up against his parent club, and the parent club was like trying to offer money to Atletico to not play him. Nah, I think Rafinha is fully sold. I have his autograph on the hat above my Ronaldinho jersey there, but I'm pretty sure he is fully sold to PSG. Oh, good turn there from Partey. Nobody's running with him, though. Lacazette drops back to get the square pass. Odegaard dribbling forward. He's going to let one rip. No, he doesn't. He pulls it back. Willian on the left-hand side now for Arsenal. Back inside to Odegaard. Looking to switch sides. Drops it to Xhaka. Back to Gabriel. Arsenal just pulling the Spurs defense out, not letting them stay compact. Hoiberg to Alderweireld again, trying to go long ball over the top to Dele Alli. David Luiz is going to handle that pretty well. Dele Alli doesn't have any kind of wheels to be chasing down long balls. Nah, I don't think Cristiano's going back to Madrid. I don't see why he would. Yeah, I think Ronaldo's destinations are going to be either I keep saying LMS, either the MLS here in America. Oh, Harry Kane maybe back post. No, cleared away by David Luiz. Well done. And I don't know. We'll get the often defeated Steve's take on this. What do you think about maybe Ronaldo coming in to United if Cavani heads out? You can get Ronaldo on the cheap to come in as that poacher, a la Zlatan, a la Cavani, and now maybe Ronaldo coming back to United. I'd rather see him go to United for a year than go back to Madrid. I just don't think there's anything for him at Madrid. Corner sent in, punched away from Leno. Got about 4 minutes left, plus a little stoppage time in this one. Wheeling gets pressured there, but does a good job to maintain possession. Doherty comes back once again, knocks it away. I think that's going to be a Spurs throw. Kondoger, that is a tough question. As of right now, I would say it's more likely that Messi will stay at Barcelona. We've got the president that he wanted in there. That's step one. You're starting to see him form some relationships with the young players and get some joy back. It just from playing. The last couple of years, it seemed like Messi was not having fun. So, yeah, I would say it's trending towards Messi staying. We got to figure out what we're doing for a manager next season. We got to figure out what we're doing for a number 9 next season. I think signing a striker is going to be a huge part of Messi wanting to stay. Oh, Lucas Moura dancing around 2 and 3 defenders there. Eventually gets fouled. Free kick to Tottenham. Baker saying no chance of Madrid, no chance of MLS for Ronaldo. I do think it's probably time that he just comes in for a year or two at United, wrap things up. Yeah, first time since 2007, Hassan, that neither Messi nor Ronaldo is in the final 8. Harry Kane. There's a minute and a half left. Harry Kane draws a foul. This is within shooting distance, folks. Harry Kane is about, 6 yards outside of the box. Left-hand side. It's lined up for him. Harry Kane. Can he be the spoiler for Arsenal? Lines it up. Takes a low shot. Oh, it's off the post. Oh! Sanchez tries to bang in the rebound, and it's cleared off the line by Partey. Unbelievable. Harry Kane with an excellent shot. Keeps it low. Hits it off the post. Davison Sanchez tries to bang in the rebound, and he can't do it. It's cleared off the line by Partey. Unbelievable. Spurs almost draw level in the last 30 seconds of this match. What a hit by Harry Kane. Beats Leno, but he can't beat the post. Oh, it was cleared off by Gabriel. I thought it was Party, but it was Gabriel. Well done. Tottenham still pushing forward. Arsenal trying to clear it out, but there's nobody up top for him. We're about to hit the end of regular time here. Wait, is that true? Ronaldo is older than Rooney? I guess that would make sense. That's wild because Rooney looks old as shit. Rumors are going around that we have a deal for Aguero. I'm not really buying it, mainly because I said this maybe before you hopped on. I don't understand what is the difference between having Aguero or having Suarez. It doesn't make any sense. So, if someone can give me a legitimate reason for why we would have swapped one 30-something-year-old poacher for another 30-something-year-old poacher, then let me know. But I don't. Five minutes of stoppage time, folks. Can the 10-man Tottenham tie it up in stoppage time? We got 4 minutes left in this one. Oh, Højbjerg trying to find Harry Kane. It's a poor pass. Yeah, Kondoker. I would rather see us gamble on some prospects than bring in another player who's past his prime. That's what I would rather see. But hey, that's just me. That's just me talking here. Tis what it is. Lucas Moura on the ball here. A little bit less than 3 minutes left for Spurs to try to draw level here. That is correct, Steve. Rooney wasn't exactly known for his fitness. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, I would love to see like how much Ronaldo spends on his body. Like people talk about how much LeBron James spends on his body. I would love to see how much time and money is spent on Ronaldo's body. It's wild. Dude's pretty chiseled. Spurs not giving up yet. Less than 2 minutes. Yeah, I get that, but you know who else we had for free? Luis Suarez. So why give up Luis Suarez, who's also friends with Messi, who was also there that we didn't have to spend money for? Why let him go for free and then bring in Aguero? It doesn't make any sense. Well, if somebody beats Real, then wouldn't they become the next favorite? It would be PSG or someone who beats Real Madrid. By the way, less than a minute left, and Spurs have another free kick. This one is not quite dead center. It's a little bit to the right of center, maybe 2 yards above the half circle at the top of the box here. So well within range for Harry Kane. Hit one off the post 5 minutes ago. Let's see what he does with this one. This one, again, could tie it up for Spurs. Harry Kane stepping up. Can he be the spoiler? Oh, right foot blast. Can't get it on target. 15 seconds left in this one. That's probably going to be it. Probably going to wrap it up. So while this is counting down, folks, let me just say thanks for coming and hanging out today. Not a huge stream, but that's all right. I appreciate the folks that came and hung out. For some reason, these English Premier League matches, we just don't get as much. This is very much a Barcelona channel. I'm okay with that. Speaking of Barcelona, we will be doing a live watch party tomorrow. It's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, Eastern Daylight Time. Sorry. We are now in daylight. Eastern Daylight Time. What am I saying? What am I saying? Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Monday, Barcelona versus Huesca. We're alive in La Liga, friends. If we win this one, we are 4 points out of first place, and we still get to play Atletico. So a lot to play for. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can join the Undefeated community, be a part of the watch parties, join in on the chat, turn on notifications. All right, talk to my buddy Ayush. You need to have those turned on so you don't miss any of these pop-up streams. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at the Undefeated Moustache John, on Twitter at the Undefeated MJ. That's going to do it for now, folks. Like I said, thank you for tuning in and taking a ride. I will catch you tomorrow for Barcelona versus Huesca. We'll see you then.